If you've spent any time in functional medicine or longevity circles, you may have heard this. It's fine. These peptides are on the FDA's bulk drug substances list. Or, they're under review, so compounding is allowed. This belief is widespread, and it's wrong. Let's break down exactly what the bulk drug list is, how this misconception spread, and what the actual current regulatory status is. Under federal law, compounding pharmacies can prepare certain substances in bulk form, but only if those substances appear on the FDA's officially approved 503A or 503B lists. Those lists are specific, they're published, and they represent the FDA's formal determination that a substance is appropriate for bulk compounding. Here's the bottom line. As of today, none of the popular unapproved peptides used in longevity or functional medicine, BPC 157, TB 500, CJC 1295, epithalon, or any of the others, appear on either list. So where did this belief come from? It traces back to a years-long review process where pharmacies were invited to nominate substances for inclusion on these lists. During that review window, the FDA exercised what's called enforcement discretion. Essentially, they tolerated the compounding while they evaluated the nominations. Some pharmacies got comfortable operating in that gray zone, and when the FDA signaled it was time to stop, that the review period was over and these substances weren't making it onto the approved lists, some pharmacies didn't stop. They kept compounding, still citing the review process as if it were a green light. It was never a green light. It was a temporary yellow. For practitioners, if you've been prescribing unapproved peptides under the assumption that the bulk drug exemption covered you, it's worth talking to a healthcare attorney to understand your actual exposure. The everyone's doing it defense has never worked well in regulatory enforcement, and it works even less well when the FDA has explicitly flagged specific compounds as presenting significant safety risks. For patients and biohackers, this is part of why sourcing matters so much. A pharmacy that genuinely believes it's operating legally might still be selling you a product that's legally problematic at the supply chain level, which affects quality control, traceability, and what happens if something goes wrong. The gray zone in the peptide world is real, but it has edges. Understanding where those edges are, especially as enforcement norms can shift quickly, is the difference between informed risk-taking and accidental exposure. In our final video, we're going to talk about how to actually navigate this landscape responsibly, whether you're a patient, a practitioner, or both. Visit unbedsidemanners.com to learn more about the systemic issues affecting clinical medicine today.